But now we want to start with our second lounge, so to the bumper, then back.
Ati mwanaume ni waya ya stima. The only place anafaa kupatana na maji ni kwa mvua au kwa mama pima. Na hata huko hata igusa hata ikata tu. Mwanaume ni matatu. Sio kiwa nazo anaweza drive madam crazy. Wanaume ni makatoon. Ati all they do is chase powerpuff girls. Mwanaume ni wallet. Na pesa ni sabuni ya roho. So mwanaume ni kutoa form. Mwanaume ni kuperform. Mwanaume ni kujichocha. Hata ana pesa ya kununua kalenda lakini anataka kudate. Ana promise dem atampeleka out, kumbe anategea possible win ya bet. Akona guts ya approach dem na work kwa bank departments ya loans na kumshow hey, nataka uni date. Anaweza peleka dem out for a candlelit dinner. Alafu ni soe home anunue 2 more candles tukijana jalipa tokens. Mwanaume ni romantic. Na dem ni kama national flag, unafaa pay attention. Unafaa umwelewe. Atukituma fare akule endo haya gari mwende mwenyewe na usimpigie kelele. Pigie simu, mpigie story na ikuja kuvisit upikie mchele. Unafaa umtengeneze nywele. Ndio mabesti zake akimwona msho siku hizi umesonga. Unafaa umnunulie viatu ziko na so many colors hata kama yenyewe una vani ya kala. Unafaa umchekeshe. So ni kazi yako kumpea rib, tena ni kazi yako kumake sure imecrack. Mwanaume ni effort, mwanamke ni load, love ni pivot, mwanaume ni pilot na roho yake ni ndege, so anafaa kuwa roju. Mwanaume ni sura ya kazi. Ni handsome tu kama hizo hands inaleta chums, na the same hands inafaa kuinua chuma, at the same time anafaa kuwa roho chuma. Mwanaume anafaa kule ugali, food yake haifai kuwa rice. Avae viatu za bei ghali, watu wamconfuse na rice. Anafaa pia kuwa mkali, asikubali kila kitu rice. Tumeambiwa so many things kuhusu mwanaume, tukaambiwa hadi mwanaume ni ego. Kiburi yake ndio inafanya stand out, but hatukuambiwa yeye pia ni eagle. Ambition yake inaweza fanya a fly high. Mwanaume ni able. Na strength ya mwanaume is reduced to kutumezuiliwa na fly. At if you're not up to the task unafaa kuzip it. Hakuna mtu anatumotivate ati sisi ni masimba. Ndio maana wengine wote waliamua kuwa mafisi. Mwanaume ni responsibility. Na hii square another way ya kuprove gender is better. We complement each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was wondering why my comment section is filled with we are waiting for Bolo Blink, we are waiting for him. Now I see why. I know that you guys are going to have a fantastic time on this lounge and you are going to love it. Bolo Blink, how are you?
I'm fine.
How is your Monday morning?
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel to be the owner of such masterpieces though?
Normal.
Oh, like this is what we do.
Yeah.
I like that. So let's back it up from the very beginning. I have loved your piece. I love your pieces. I have loved your very first piece. That's amazing. I know you guys at home are enjoying him. So type in. Just let him know that you are enjoying what he is actually doing. Okay? So back it up. Your real name is Bolo Blink. Ama hiyo ni jina ya kisanii.
Stage name.
Street name. So what is your name? Actual name?
My actual name is Brian.
Brian. Is that where we are getting the Bolo from the Blink?
No, Brian Bolo.
Brian Bolo.
Yeah.
I like that. So it's actually part of your street name is your actual name.
Yes.
I like that because it is uncommon. It is good to clarify. But I'm loving your work and I'm loving it. So when did you get into poetry?
I have been doing poetry since I was a kid. Playing mischief through punchlines, but I took it seriously when I was in first year in 2014. Yeah.
So you joined first year. Which university?
I was in Maseno.
Maseno, nice. Yes. I feel like Maseno guys are given the opportunity for poetry, and that is why you guys are this good. Other campuses should learn. We are not going to mention them, but they should learn from Maseno University and give such talents a chance to actually be there. So you joined first year Maseno University. How has your poetry grown during the 4 years in Maseno?
I must say the curve has been a smooth one.
Yeah.
I wasn't very good when I began, and I had a lot of second guessing. I wasn't sure this is what I was going to do. But then I had a lot of mentors, people like Mike Woods, CEO, people who made me realize that I could actually do it. Can it be Ryan Ngure? I had people who saw the poetry in me, and they helped me actually realize it.
Yes, so you could say that played a big role. Then, of course, you cleared around 2018?
2019, actually.
2019, actually. Then from there, where have you been? You know, making sure you're still honing, you're still sharpening your poetry skill.
From there, this is going to be weird.
Okay,
it's all right. Teacher. I am a teacher. Yeah.
Yes, you're a teacher. Okay.
Of English and literature.
An English teacher.
Yeah. So I have been teaching alongside poetry.
Yes.
I have been doing events.
Yeah.
I've been doing events alongside a very good friend of mine, Saisi. He's also a writer of books. He has a book out. So we've been doing events called El Voyage.
Yes. And I like that your group of friends have actually been here. A number of them have been here, and they create opportunities for one another. Big up to all of you, Maseno gang. You guys are amazing. So you're still, going to gigs, teaching. Where do you plan to take your poetry? Like, where do you want it to get to?
I'd want one day to be in a position where I can talk and someone sees me in them. When they look at my piece, they see themselves in my piece. That has been my ultimate goal.
Your ultimate dream, or wherever you would want your poetry to go. I like that. Now, I want to know what inspires what you talk about, because there's a lot of limitless topics to talk about, things that are going on, a lot of current affairs. So how do you choose, this is the subject I want to cover, and this one, no, I will not do that?
I can't say I choose. It has to do with the muses. It has to do with the inspiration. There comes a time when I feel like I want to do something, but when I try, it doesn't work out. So I prefer to go with my muses, with my inspiration, what really makes me feel like I want to write.
Amazing. You're also writing, I was asking that because you've written a piece on gender stereotypes, and I wanted to ask what inspired that. Was it something you had observed, or something you had seen, or something you had, been part of, that you decided to write about? Because this is an important topic. Gender stereotypes is one of the issues we are having to deal with day in and day out. So how did you pick that specific topic?
It wasn't really from personal experience. I would say it was from other people's experiences. We have a lot of pressure on the boy child on so many things that he's supposed to do. So in my piece, I was basically giving you all the stereotypes, the good ones, the bad ones. So it's upon you to decide. And the whole idea is we have placed a lot of pressure on the boy child to the point where the boy child is depressed. And my idea is, instead of giving the boy child all this pressure, teach the boy child to be responsible. Let that be the basis of everything. But the moment we give him so many rules and so many expectations, it just makes him to end up depressed.
So you stopping, not giving them rules, but giving them advice to to the right direction. I like that. How long did it take you to write that specific piece?
It took me a week.
A
week.
Actually a week. Could we hear another piece, either that one or another? So another. So please introduce it, and then we hear the performance of it.
So now that we are heading towards the release of KCSE in like 2 weeks, so this piece is called Nearly Failed KCSE. So mi nearly failed KCSE. Kumbe ile vitamin D yenye nilikuwa na enjoy kunyonya nyuma ya classroom iliamua kujadi kwa results. Nearly failed KCSE cause mwalimu alikuwa ananiambia ni think inside the box. Lakini ndani ya box kuna mtu alikuwa, so most of the time ni yeye nilikuwa nafikiria. Nilifail KCSE cause walimu wangu hawako wa good role models. Dress code ya mwalimu wangu wa Kiswahili ilikuwa inanipea kizunguzungu. Mwalimu wangu wa Kizungu alikuwa anaongea kama mzungu. So words zilikuwa zinaingia na the right ear, alafu zina left na hiyo side nyingine. Nilifail KCSE cause nilikuwa nakunywa whiskey na niko tips. So sikuwa ijali kuhusu tips za kupita exam. A night before exam, nilikuwa najifunika na blanket na sheet. Ikifika asubuhi, I'm blank like a sheet of photocopying papers. Nilifail KCSE cause nilikuwa nikienda shule na tea bag. School bag nilikuwa nikiacha kwa bed. Ikifika jioni napata vitabu zinasomwa na bed bags. I guess that's why hatukuwa hizi huo zote juu. Kwa kitabu ya biology zilikuwa sijasoma means of survival, and at night nikienda kudoze my body would always offer meals of survival. Nilifail KCSE cause niliambiwa ni spell the word player, nikaandika jina my ex Claire. Wallahi, masomo ingekuwa diet, ningekuwa vegetarian. Juu vile nilikuwa napenda maswali mboga tu. Nilifail KCSE cause mwalimu wa biology alikuwa kiwest time akitufuza branches of biology at Ausiga to eat the fruits. So nikaruka fence, nikaenda kula K apples with the assumption that apata vitamin K instead. Nikapatikana nikachapa vitamin ya bokoka K. Nilifail KCSE cause time ya biology practicals nilikula specimen yote ya food test. Time ya home science practicals nikakula recipe yote before the test. Nilifail KCSE cause nilidhani gold umainiwa na magold digger. Kawe ni bold, hebu jaribu kunita mjinga, after all si unani watch. Si hata kasi kupass exam. Maybe mimi ni footballer, so naweza pass mpira. Hata kasi kupass exam, maybe niko na sauti poa. Nikikumbia lunchtime music au unasikia njaa, utaacha kusikia njaa uanze kusikia sauti. Si hata kasi kupass exam. Maybe zile time tulikuwa tunakimbia ndo tusichelewe shule, mimi nilikuwa nishaanza kuprepare for the marathon. Marathon inanidunga, lakini sikuwa give up on my dream ya kuwa the next Paul Tergat. Si hata kasi kupass exam. My mom kabla nizae alipass pregnancy test. Na mimi ndo nikakuwa result. So I deserve some respect.
Amazing. I am almost quite glad that KCSE students, they're about to come home. They are done.
Yeah,
they are done, so they can listen to this piece in peace without, mpaka nimeanza kuwa poet. My lord, you guys will not hear the end of it after this. But Bolo Blinky are doing amazing. I think you know the way you have said you want everyone to feel themselves or to see themselves in your pieces. I already think that you are doing that. Like you can. I know it has taken everyone, including me, everyone in studio, everyone in the gallery, back to your high school. Like you could see yourself. Ukiota jua, you could. We feel and we see ourselves in your pieces, and I really, really like that. So this piece really was breakthrough point for you. What do you feel? What about it do you feel made people really, really relate to it?
I think it's in the fact that everyone knows. If it's not you, probably you know someone.
Yeah.
Who probably wasn't very good in school,
yeah.
but they're doing really great in life.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is school is good.
Mm-hmm.
Kids should go to school and they
yeah.
should learn.
Yeah.
But we should know that we can get our careers from so many other things apart from school. Mm-hmm. And we should not look down upon someone just because they didn't get an A or
yeah.
they didn't get the grade they actually wanted to get.
Yes, so school is everything but not, school is good but not everything that is there. I feel like it was very relatable to all of us, if not like just, I feel this is 100% all of us were able to relate to that. Yeah. So you are teaching right now, you are writing poetry. Which are some of the places that you actually perform in that people can come and enjoy?
Some of the places I perform
yeah.
is at Kenya National Theatre, mm-hmm. Nairobi.
Yeah.
Apart from KNT, I also perform at Maseno University Spoken Heart. Mm-hmm. I know they are watching.
Yeah.
I also perform in Eldoret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are some of the places you can find
yes,
me.
I hope that you guys have caught on those so that, when he gives us his social media handles, you can know he's in KNT. Let me go and actually get to enjoy. Who inspires you in poetry? Who do you feel like, huyu msee anakuanga amefika ama amekaribia the place I want to get to?
Mufasa.
Yeah, actually today we opened with a poem from Mufasa. I think we were in the spirit. What about him? What is it about him that stands out?
What stands out about Mufasa
yeah.
is he goes out there to show himself to the world. Mm-hmm. He's not afraid to bring out his vulnerability in his pieces.
Yeah.
And he gives it his all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's everything. Amazing. I hope that Mufasa, you are watching. There are some young, energetic souls that are looking up to you, and you are doing great. So far, you are doing amazing. And guys like Bolo Blink get to look up to you. Are there people that you are mentoring in poetry? Because I feel like this is a journey of mentor and mentee. Then you move, then you mentor another. So are there people that you're mentoring?
I have mentored a lot of people.
Yeah.
In the schools I have been, in campus, I have mentored some poets who have become better than me, and that makes me really happy.
Yeah.
I have mentored people like Manu Poet. I have mentored people like Emily Milan. I think she was here.
Yes, she was here last Monday,
yeah,
actually.
She calls me grandpa.
Ooh,
because I mentored someone, and that person mentored her with my help. So it's really good seeing people feeding off your energy and really going out there to do amazing stuff.
Yes, I love that you guys were here last Monday. You saw Emily, you saw Milan, and they are doing amazing work. So I can tell that your work is transcending generations. Yes, if you're grandpa, you are grandpa, and your grandchildren are doing great. They are doing great at that. I'll just talk about your second piece that is on choosing leaders wisely, especially now that we are in the electioneering period. We cannot avoid to have that conversation. So what caught your eye in politics that you felt I need to do a piece on this?
What caught my eye was I was surprised at how people get lured so easily by the words of politicians. Yeah. You see, if you take a group of 1,000 people who are listening to a politician, and the moment one person decides to leave that place, there are 999 people now. And these are 999 people who can also decide to leave and leave the politician there. Yeah. So in essence, we have had this crowd mentality where we want people because we know them, or we want to vote someone because they are from your tribe. And I feel it's about time we just wake up and realize that it's our lives at stake. Yeah.
Amazing. I like that. I don't even want to add anything else to that. I hope that you guys at home are listening. And are we going to hear that piece in the third piece, or
yes,
that is the piece that we are going to hear? I am excited. I'm excited about that. So are you planning on putting your pieces together? You know, in an album, in writing, even because we have had poets that are writing books. Are you planning to put them together?
Yes. I am actually working on an album. I have been writing day and night, and I am sure you people are going to love it. I am hoping it to have it out by December this year. By
December this year. So you're still putting it together. Are you planning any collabos on those poetry, or bringing other people's poems into the album? How are you planning to package it?
Definitely, we will have a few collabos with people I have had a journey with. So
I love that. You were also featured in Blaze by Safaricom. How was that experience?
It was amazing. I never imagined it would happen. And I just realized that there are opportunities which you don't have to wait for. Yes. You just have to grab. Yes. Because I was not even invited for the Blaze Summit. I just happened to be passing by, and I convinced the security guard to have me in. I hope you won't get arrested for this. And when I entered, I looked around and asked myself, who looks like they're in charge of this? Yeah. And I saw her, and I approached her, and I told her, "Hi, I'm Bolo. Can I have just 1 minute of your time?" Yeah. And she said, "Okay, a minute is okay." Yeah. And she thought I'd use the minute to maybe introduce myself or something, but I used the 1 minute to give her a piece, the KCSE piece. Yes. And she was like, where have you been? This is amazing. We are going to do a video of you, and then we'll use it as a promotion for Blaze, and that's just how it happened.
Wow, amazing. So lessons learned: grab your opportunities, ask. The worst that can happen is that you're told no. Yeah. And if you don't ask, you have the no anyway. So there is nothing worse that can happen. I hope you guys are picking up lessons and, kukimbia nazo, because that is really, really important. Also, I think another important point is to say that poets can also have, these opportunities. It's not just for vocal singers per se that can get into these advertisements, that can get into these campaigns, that poets are very much capable of being in these campaigns and in the process earning some money. So that you guys are learning those things. Bolo, what are some now in your stage as where you are standing at, where you are in now? What are some of the challenges for you as a poet in this time?
Some of the challenges I face is there are people who still haven't embraced spoken word. Yeah. But honestly, I must say it's also growing really fast, because I can spoken word isn't the spoken word that was back then in 2014. It has grown. I feel it's just a matter of time. Everyone will embrace it. I think that's the major challenge.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you come to Art and Culture Monday, you will be able to get an opportunity to enjoy, love, and even be willing to go and pay for poetry, because it is phenomenal. I have no words to tell you that. As we close, Bolo, I want to give you a chance to big up your team, because I know it's big. I know your supporters are big. I know your supportees, the ones that you are raising, are many. So I want to give you an opportunity to give them a shout out as we close.
Okay, I'd like to shout out Black Raven, Stacy, like to shout out Yvonne, like to shout out Saisi, Spoken Art family. I can't mention everyone, but I love you all. Eldoret Poets Association, I'd like to shout out Sami, ni wengi. Shout out to all my students, Chamakanga, Buyangu, St. Rita, Ndiru, right? If I've ever taught you, big up, because you gave me the experience of learning how to teach. I'd like to big up everyone who is listening.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Finally, social media handles, where can we get you at? Tujue kama uko LD, KNT, we know where you are. So social media handles.
Bolo Blink, Facebook, Bolo Blink, Twitter, Bolo Blink, IG, Bolo Blink, everywhere. So just get Bolo Blink, BOLOBLINK. Yes.
Guys, just that easy, Bolo Blink, and you're going to be getting all updates of where he will be. Now, the only thing I ask of you is that you bring those students here, you bring those people that have inspired you here, so that we may give them some airtime to hear some poetry.
Definitely.
Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us. You have been an absolute pleasure. I want to give you the final chance to perform the last piece as we close.
Yo, Mwananchi wa kawaida, it's playtime. Na kikulacho wako macho, wewe bado unasinzia. Umekuwa mwananchi wa kawaida for years, na ili ni jina ulipewa na your political leaders juu chukulia mambo kama kawaida. Utadanganywa na bado utapiga kura kama kawaida. Wakati wimbo unatunga utasikiza 2 beats. Kisha wakati wa kuface the music ndio utarealize kumbe lyrics ziliko na mawaidha. Utadevelop appetite for money, ukose kusikiza manifesto. Useme afadhali kukosekane amani juu politician akona roho ya metal. Kukisha settle, the same politician atajiuliza, nikishapewa kijana kazi, nani atanijazia political rallies? So ataendelea kuchant lullabies. Ukiendelea kulala, yeye spend sleepless nights campaign. After all, akishapata hiyo seat atalala parliament kucompensate. So atawagawa t-shirts za campaign kwa distract from kutafuta white collar. Jo anajua mtu akishava white what akidati gains. Akudanganya vile nyinyi ni birds of the same feathers na you fly in a jet. In fact, the only time you tumia wings ni akikuplay right wing, left wing, through pass, akikuplay kama cards, ukimpea your heart, ya kupe flowers za black, diamonds ziko na blood, na spade, umsaidie kuchimba kaburi la sahau. Juu, zile promises alisema ta fulfill, ziko half full ama half empty, ama it doesn't matter what's in the glass, as long as mwenye ameshikilia ni wa tribe yetu. Umezoea kawaida. So ukijengea barabara, unaona nika unafanyiwa favor, umezoea kawaida. So akikwambia tuliba 7 billion, utasema viva, umezoea kawaida. So ukiambiwa wekelee panga kwa shingo ya jirani, utakosa kufikiria consequences za pingu. Umezoea kawaida. So kwako ni kawaida. Vijana walienda campus wakikosa direction. Mama mboga ako wax na ni jana tu alivaa gown. Tuko kila mtu anasaka, tuko kwa circus. What did you expect to kipea clown crown? Unaona ni kawaida. Vijana wa ghetto wenye waliambiwa ati hao ndo leaders of tomorrow wakipatikana lifeless. Polisi wakijustify death. Ati ukigo astray alafu in the process upata ina bullet mnakuwa even. Utadhani tukikufa wengine wakienda hell au watakuwa na special place kwa oven. Open your eyes ndo realize you're only valuable to politicians kawi ni registered voter. Uliza watu wa boda. GDP yetu iko juu lakini inflation imezidi ya wenye wako the other side of the borders. Wewe kwako ni kawaida. That tukiwa class 4 kuna watu walikuwa washaanza kuishi from hand to mouth. Na hiyo time bei ya ugali 1 kg ilikuwa 30 bob. Sasa hii imedouble na bado tuna expect the same hands ya kushekura kwa ballot. Unaona ni kawaida that si uweka wallet kwa mfuko ya nyuma na tukikaa manoti pia si feel economy kitukalia. Unaona ni kawaida that sasa kila mtu anaimba mtu wetu. In a few years tuanze kulia haki yetu. Na somebody tell police, economy imefanya tukatoa machozi ya kutosha. Tear gas will just be another waste of public resources. It's playtime bosses. Na walishaambia wamama atileta Q is for queen. kumbe tu ilikuwa ina stand for more question marks. Wakaambia vijana later K is for king, kumbe ilikuwa ni kwa brainwash. Ndio opportunities za leadership zikikuja wazikick back. Ati letter J is for justice, kumbe kama una pesa itakujump. Na kama ni kweli letter A is for answer. Then ni kama A material zilipelekewa Taylor hana experience juu alishaona tu graduation gown. Kikulacho kwa macho wewe bado unasinzia. Ni hadi lini utaitwa mwananchi wa kawaida? Na si mimi nimekuita. It's a political leader na wewe uko sawa nayo. Mwananchi wa kawaida. It's playtime. Na bado hujarealize ni wewe ndio uko kadi. Bado unatafutana na majoka.